The night was restless. The wind carried whispers through the odum trees, and the moon cast an eerie glow over the Ashanti land. Efua, the only daughter of the great trader Nanase, sat before the fire, her heart heavy. She had rejected every suitor who came her way. Men of gold, men of power, men of sweet words, but none of them stirred her spirit. "You seek a man unlike any other," her mother, Mame Serwa, said one evening. "But men are tested by fire. How will you know which one will not melt?" That very night, a strange old woman appeared in the market square, wrapped in a tattered cloth, her eyes piercing as she pointed at Efua. "To find the man worthy of your heart, you must build more than a home. You must build a kingdom, and the one who stands with you, even when the storm comes, will be the one who will never leave." Before Efua could ask what she meant, the woman vanished into the night. The next morning, Efua knew what she had to do. "I will build a village," she declared before the elders of Asokore, "and the man who helps me build it without seeking reward will be my husband." Laughter erupted among the people. "A woman building a village? Madness!" one elder scoffed. "Men will come, but not for the work. They will come to impress you, to claim you like a prize," another warned. But Efua was unmoved. She packed her belongings, took her tools, and left the comfort of her father's wealth. She traveled deep into the land, finding a lush valley beside a river. There, she began her work. For weeks she labored under the sun, digging, planting, shaping the first foundations of a village. Word spread quickly. Suitors came in droves, their pride glittering brighter than their gold. The first man, Adu, arrived in a robe of the finest kente. "Efua, you are beautiful and wise. Marry me, and I will build a palace for you." She handed him a hoe. "If you wish to build for me, start with the land." Adu scoffed. "A chief's son does not work with his hands." He left in anger. The second man, Kwabena, brought bags of gold. "This will buy you 100 villages. Marry me, and you will never know hardship." Efua smiled. "Will gold dig the wells? Will gold build the homes? Pick up this axe and help me build." Kwabena frowned. "My wealth is my work. I will not toil like a common man." He too walked away, and so it went. Men came with gifts and empty promises. None stayed. One day, as the sun sank low, a man arrived weary from travel. His name was Kojo. He carried no gold, no fine robes. He asked for no favors. He simply picked up a tool and began to work. For days he said nothing, but his hands spoke volumes. He cut wood. He built huts. He carried water. The others whispered, "Who is he?" "A wanderer, a poor man, not fit for Efua." Efua watched in silence. He never sought her attention, never asked for reward. And when the rains came, when the river swelled and threatened to wash away their work, he stayed, fighting alongside her. Then the storm came. One night, a mighty storm roared through the land. Winds tore roofs from the huts, and the river raged like an angry beast. The villagers fled, but Efua stood her ground. The suitors who had returned, hoping to impress her, ran when the first tree fell. But Kojo did not run. "Hold the beams steady!" he shouted over the wind, fastening the shelters as rain pounded against his skin. When the storm passed, the village still stood. The people returned, wide-eyed and shaken, but Efua knew a man is not measured by what he promises, but by what he builds with his hands. She turned to Kojo. "You did not run when others did. You did not boast, yet you built. You did not seek my hand, but you protected the home we made together." Kojo simply bowed his head. "A village is nothing without its people. I stayed because this was worth building. That day, Efua chose Kojo, not just as her husband, but as her partner, her equal. Together, they ruled the village that became one of the most prosperous in the Ashanti kingdom. The suitors who once laughed at her ambition now bowed in respect. The old woman's prophecy had come true. Efua had built more than a home. She had built a kingdom. A wise heart does not chase after what glitters. It builds what will last. What are you building today? Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.